showdown.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Sacker down by the end line. Pushes across. Lose your eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Lose your eye, 1-on-1. Lose your eye. Oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocks back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. That one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
National Soccer Network. Hello from the Golden State. It's League for Clubs action here tonight on NSN. The Bay Valley Suns, fresh off of a 2-2 draw, their last time out against San Rafael, taking on a team that has a reputation in Northern California and really around the Golden State for playing some good ball, especially at the club level. That's Napa Valley FC. Welcome in, Bay Valley, the site. Another beautiful night tonight between these two squads and really two goaltenders. That's what we're focused in on in this one. Anthony Ayala had an outstanding game against San Rafael. Frustrating, kind of broke a little bit late in that one, but he was under barrage what seemed like from the beginning of that game to the very end and stood tall. But he's going to have a tall task against a Napa Valley FC team, again, a team with a championship pedigree on the other side. Luis Ramirez will be in goal for them. He has been stout so far this year. We'll take a look at the standings as we continue to go throughout the broadcast, but one thing you should know is they've won championships before. So coming into this new League for Clubs league, they know what it's like to win at the highest level. But there's a look at our outlook here tonight, sunsetting just beyond the tall trees here in the middle of this Northern California neighborhood. Another beautiful night here tonight. Nate Wangler flying solo with you for this one here today. A couple of names to keep a name after. Svanter has been so good for Bay Valley so far this year. Already has a hat trick on the year. Looked really good in that last game against San Rafael. Expect him to be back on the attack here tonight. On Napa Valley on the other side, well, depth is really the thing that they do well. And there's a bunch of different options you can really choose from. Valdez has been amazing. Bonzo has had a couple of multi-goal games so far this year, who will step up in this one here today. Take a look at what happened the last time out for Bay Valley, though. As mentioned, a 2-2 tie against San Rafael. And that was really a game early in the season, too, with a lot of teams only playing max 3 games so far this year that could have launched Bay Valley into a good position atop the standings. They held the lead late. It was 1-1 going late into that game. As inside the final 5 minutes, they scored. then it was tied up. That's what led to that draw. Here's a look at our standings, though, in the league for clubs. NorCal FC Davis right now the pace car in the league, 2-0-0. San Ramon right behind them, 2-1-1. And then after that, it's a close race pretty much the rest of the way. Napa Valley right now holding on to that third place spot, can remain undefeated with a win here today, 1-0 on the year. And then frustrating Bay Valley, you see in the fifth spot, 2 draws so far on the season, so 2 points in those games. But they'll tell you, very winnable games both of them were. And for this team, it's just a matter of playing the entire stretch. They've really had a couple of games where they've kind of buckled late in the games, let up a couple of easy goals, and that's what has brought them to this position. But one win here today, they could match a couple of other teams in the leagues. A lot of other games going on. We'll get you score updates on those ones as we go. If you're following along on YouTube, we do have a poll up tonight. Who do you think will pull this one out? Napa Valley, in my mind, the favorite, but Bay Valley has shown some promise. You see the bottom of the standings there too. Albion, CF San Rafael. This is the team we just saw last time out here in Bay Valley. Oakland FC, Afghan Premier FC, who's yet to play a game this year, as well as Iron Rose FC, yet to have their first game as well. You can also take a look at some of the other games that are going on around here tonight as they progress. A lot of them starting at the same exact time. NorCal Seoul taking on Yuba. FC Davis back in action. Can they remain undefeated with their league leading 6 points? They're taking on Oakland SC. And then San Ramon taking on San Rafael. That's the other meeting. One thing I'll say about San Rafael, at least from what we saw out of them, they know how to play balls over the top. They love the deep ball, the long ball, if you will. That's what they like to play, and that's what they did against Bay Valley, and it worked out to get that draw their last time around. Completely different. On the other side, excited for me to see Napa Valley. It's actually my first time seeing them this season, so I'm going to be learning a lot tonight right alongside you guys. But there's a lot of stuff out there about Napa Valley, and not only how good they've been, but the footprint that they really left in the former league before coming to the northern NorCal, really blazing new trails in this new league for clubs. Obviously, the big question mark this offseason was how were we going to put a roster together? How were we going to put a team together that resembles what we had and lives up to our expectations? And certainly say they've done that, at least to this point. For Bay Valley, obviously, a lot of what they do centered around growing the community, nonprofits, growing soccer. You could obviously say that in this club in general, that has been the push. Develop players and continue to grow players. Look at the turnout here for Bay Valley. Last time we were inside of this building, it almost had what looked like a carnival outlook to it. I don't know if they had some sort of party or something else going on, but it was a really good turnout that night as they continue to filter in here. And obviously, with targeting people in the community, bringing them out, certainly helps with attendance. Robertson Park, though, the site is look at our weather tonight, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Sun is peeking through the clouds. Wind gust only 5 miles an hour, so a comfortable night tonight. Last time we were inside of this building, we did see it drop about 10 degrees from when we started to when we ended. I'd expect maybe something similar here tonight. A comfortable night all told. Beautiful setting. Mountains off in the distance, surrounded by trees, right nestled in the middle of this Northern California neighborhood. Of course, a big thank you to everybody over at the League for Clubs allowing us to cover these games. If you are watching here today, make sure you follow the page, like and subscribe to the National Soccer Network, giving you all your League for Clubs action this season. And really what is an exciting prospect in the club scene in California. Obviously, things have kind of been topsy-turvy, but I think this league has a lot of potential, and a lot of the coaches, managers, and other people around the league would certainly echo that. It looks like we just got another vote in, 67% in favor of Napa Valley FC, 33% in favor of the Bay Valley Suns. And again, when you carry the reputation they do into this game, makes a big difference. Jimmy Co also chiming in, one of our friends here on the network, someone who's certainly a frequent flyer on a lot of our shows and other things that we do, goes, hey, let's go Napa. Appreciate you watching along here tonight, Jimmy. Also got plenty of people joining on TikTok Live as well. Feel free to drop your comments in, questions. You can also, any concerns you might have about, me or the game. Do my best to answer. All right, so as both sides get ready for action here tonight, Bay Valley and Napa Valley will take a step aside momentarily and bring you right back. You're watching League for Clubs action on the National Soccer Network.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Whether you're a beginner coach or a seasoned professional, one thing remains the same: the passion to teach and inspire the next generation of players. Now imagine a place where you could share your coaching knowledge, connect with others, and create a lasting impact. Welcome to the ultimate coaching community, where coaches from all levels can create and share their own courses. Whether you have years of experience or you're just getting started, this is your chance to make your voice heard. Create your own personalized courses, share drills, strategies, and tips, and watch as your knowledge reaches coaches from all corners of the soccer world. With a platform designed for sharing, learning, and growing, you're not just teaching the game, you're creating a community of like-minded coaches, all striving to be the best they can be. Together, we'll elevate the game and support one another to be better, stronger coaches.
Down by the end line, puts us across, loser eye, and just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot, he does, and he buries it. Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser-eye, one-on-one. Loser-eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocks back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal.
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. And that one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
You go, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
We're back inside Bay Valley v. Napa Valley, about ready to take off. The League for Clubs here on the National Soccer Network. Nate Wangler with you, both sides parading out. Bay Valley on the left side of your screen, Napa Valley on the right side of your screen. Bay Valley coming with a few more numbers. That doesn't mean Napa Valley doesn't have something up their sleeve in this game. We talked about some of the keys on both sides. Our big focus coming into this one, how do the goaltenders stack up? Anthony Ayala on one side, Luis Ramirez on the other. In front of a spirited crowd back here inside Bay Valley. Anthem just about ready to get underway. At long last, Bay Valley and Napa Valley. Here in the NorCal Conference, the new league for clubs. One side with a reputation, the other maybe looking to build one. As Bay Valley looks to get their first win of the year, two disappointing endings, a pair of draws coming into this matchup. And of course, on the other side, Napa Valley looking to stay unblemished, 1-0-0. As they get ready to take off in this one. Look at Napa Valley getting ready to roll on the right side of your screen. Those green jerseys, black bottoms, the white numbers on the back, striped pattern on those jerseys. Their goaltender here tonight, again, we talked about Luis Ramirez wearing the gray with those black numbers on the back. On the other side, for Bay Valley, wearing those colorful unis, got shades of purple and orange. Again, Anthony Ayala back in between the pipes for them. Was so good. Stand-up performance against San Rafael. Looking to replicate that one again here today. Perfect setting for it, 57 degrees. Little chilly, but hey, in Northern California, they're used to this. This isn't San Diego. They can deal with a little bit of a breeze. Taking their picture before the start of this one. Lights are on here at the facility. The Napa Valley really in a lot of ways looking to make a statement early in this season. Bay Valley is just looking to break free. Kind of been stuck in this no man's land, unable to finish games, so frustration on one end. Meanwhile, the other trying to set the tone in a league they're embarking in for the very first time. To all you joining us, whether you be on YouTube, TikTok Live, or wherever else here tonight, a shout out to you guys, and we hope you enjoy this one. 90 minutes ahead of us. We'll see if Napa Valley can claim that first overall spot, or maybe if Bay Valley can get themselves further into that top 5. Kind of hanging on to the back end of it right now at spot number 5. 45 minutes up on the clock. Napa Valley will go right to left on your screen. Bay Valley will go left to right. Horns sounding, stands packed, waiting with bated breath. This is always my least favorite part. There we go. Finally underway in this first half. Welcome in, everybody. Nate Wangler with you, National Soccer Network. Appreciate all of you tuning in for this one here today. Make sure you like, subscribe, give us a follow. Bay Valley immediately going over the top and trying to force the issue. Napa Valley rainbowing one back out to midfield. Club that has attracted a lot of athletic players over the years. They come up with a huge turnover and maybe an opportunity to cross. Settled out wide before they try and slot one in. Still handled along that back line by Mendoza as he circles the bandwagon out wide and reverses to the 20. And out of bounds. I believe possession still here with Napa Valley. Team that is good at the technical aspects. They handle the ball well. They pass it well as they're able to circle one here into the box. Great defensive stand, stepping up, standing tall. LaFleur turns it over. Bay Valley looks to attack the other direction. Gave you a look at our weather breakdown a little bit earlier. Comfortable night tonight, 57 degrees. Again, wind gusts just 4 miles an hour. 57, okay, it technically feels like 56, but I think it makes that much of an impact. I may be wrong. Laid out wide. Ortiz trying to chase it down there. Gains possession, but it's sent away. Another good defensive stand here by Bay Valley. Trying to weather this early storm. Napa Valley with a unique understanding of not only how to handle the ball, but to get forward as well. They're trying to put that on display. Shaffy plays it out wide here for Bay Valley. Tried to cross, but that opportunity shut down quickly, and then one looks like a foul along that back line. Set piece coming up here for Napa Valley. Love our weather bug at the bottom left part of the screen. It also tells you that visibility is at 9 miles. So you should be able to see from one end of the field to the other. It's always important. Though I would be interested to see what a game would look like if you couldn't. We've seen games like that before. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened. Of course, we were talking about the formation of the league for clubs consisting of many past champions in different leagues, trying to forge their own trail in this new setup. Elsewhere around the league for clubs tonight, we got to wrap up our league for clubs action. Napa Valley continuing that constant pressure to begin this first half. Trying to make a result in a goal. Anthony Ayala will settle this one down in the box and boot it back out towards midfield. Leads to a charge for Bay Valley with possession. To the side, that back line for Napa Valley Athletic. Bay Valley is, however, able to flip the field. Arenas carrying it well. Finds a lane to cross. Slots one towards the top of the box, but Ortiz too quick to steal that one away as Napa Valley stages a counterattack. Correas plays it back. Do a good job of stretching the field. Again, a shorter bench than on the other side for Bay Valley. Few more players than Napa Valley, but I think that it's worth noting they are strategic with their substitutes. They have a handful of players who do play the entire game, but through one game, it was the same case in their opening game. Didn't play a factor then. See if it plays a factor now. It looks like their legs are plenty healthy, though, here in the first half. Played up near side. Not a whole lot of room for Gomez Avila as he turns it over, and Bay Valley will again try to inch it back towards the midfield stripe. It's kind of resemblant of their game against San Rafael the last time we were inside of this building. Two teams really feeling each other out for the first 20 to 25. Saw some fireworks towards the end of the first half. Then it really took until that final 5 minutes until both teams broke through. And when it happened and when the dust settled, we were all canceled out. 2-2 even, and that's where we finished that game. And that has been the fate for Bay Valley over their last couple. Napa Valley with possession here. Very aggressive out of the gate. You hear some of the conversation going on in front of us to be patient. Tried for shock and awe to begin this game, but now worrying a little bit more about the possession game. To tick under 7 minutes into this first half. Do have a couple of good options on the bench, though. I don't want to downplay what Napa Valley's bench can do. This one's played out in front, a race towards the box, but it rolls a little bit too far, and Anthony Ayala, who fortunately has had a lot of that pressure taken off of him by his back line, will roll this one back out into play just shy of 8 minutes here in the half number one. Give you a look at those standings a little bit earlier, though. No, it's not too early to talk about the standings. I know we're only into the first couple of games here, but figure if Napa Valley's able to start strong, have an advantage over, at least talent-wise. You want to give yourself that advantage right out of the gate. A couple of substitutions coming into the game. See Valdez right down in front of us. Playing out wide here, trying to stretch the field as he gets the ball in a good spot here. Attempts to cross. As that one cycled off of his foot and out of bounds. Gomez Avila, or rather Freitas, able to get there. Sends it out of bounds, and that results in our first corner kick of the game. So just under 10 minutes into this first half. Napa Valley's Valdez will have an opportunity to cross one in. Sends it into the mix. Headed initially by Bay Valley. Steams its way out to the 40 where they play it out wide and they have an opportunity to run. Emiskua with room. Handles one in front. And offsides is called. Ooh, found Gervasio. But a few steps in front of that line. And he gets called down for it. Possession back to Napa Valley and a heartbreaker on what looked like a good counterattack. It's very complimentary of that back line for Napa Valley right out of the gate. They nearly let one slip. They're still inside of 10 minutes in this first half. Valdez dancing back to his left foot. Has another lane and has it sent away again. Another corner kick upcoming here for Napa Valley. And you can hear the energy pouring from their sidelines. Bay Valley slowly playing this one out far side. Right in front of the stands here at midfield. Launched back towards midfield where it ping pongs around there. Now as we bleed past 10 minutes. The League for Clubs is proud to partner with Select as our exclusive match ball provider. Learn more about Select by visiting them online, select-sport.com. Again, that's select-sport.com, the exclusive match ball provider of the League for Clubs. Say that again. You want me to read that one too? So 11:34 into this first half, still no score. Do we have a signal right now? Correction on what I just said a moment ago. Napa Valley does have a goal, so 1-0 lead. You're early in this one for Napa Valley. So 1-0 lead for Napa Valley here in the first half, 13-18 in. Try to get you confirmation on who exactly scored that one, but an early lead that they're able to work with. And on San Rafael, the first to score the last time we were here. Bay Valley once again playing down. Had a tendency to climb back. Team in green handling it, turned right back over to Bay Valley, who plays the ball over top back to midfield. Pavone plays it back. Tankle. Right back out wide here for Valdez, who scoots one onto the foot of Correa. Wrestled right back by Bay Valley, and then a hard foul. Looks like just across that mid-strike. Gives advantage back to Napa Valley, handling the ball in the middle. A pass up front, and Anthony Ayala slides in to deny the opportunity. Vega was right there with the ball on his toe. Ayala slides in to take out the chance. We'll see exactly what they do here. Jose Luis Valdivinos also chiming in on YouTube, says, "Let's go Suns." And it looks like it will be a penalty kick here for Napa Valley. And it'll be Mendoza to take it. Mendoza to make it a 2-0 lead. Mendoza is money. Nothing but the back of the net. Gets Anthony Ayala leaning one way and goes the other. 2-0 lead for Napa Valley. Just shy 20 minutes in this first half. Money Mendoza back at it again. And now Napa Valley kind of playing with house money. Just shy 17 minutes into this first half. Bay Valley nearly mishandling the ball in front of their own goal. Anthony Ayala launches it maybe a little bit too far. Rolls to Luis Ramirez, who will slowly roll it back out into play. Mendoza carrying it near side. Arenas on him closely as he's able to pick his pocket, and Bay Valley starts to charge the other way. Freitas handling it down the near sidelines is shut off there. Just across the 50, Napa Valley controlling possession in this first half fairly comfortably too. A team that in a lot of ways beats you with their speed, and they're trying to replicate that here tonight. Manzo covering the 50 with it. Circling past a couple of Bay Valley defenders as he leaves one for Correas. Handles it far side, being pressured by Shafi, and it looks like he loses the handle, and Bay Valley will get. to showcase and maybe get their talents recognized on a larger level. Just across 20 minutes into this first half, 20:06. Well, don't forget to follow the League for Clubs on social media to keep up with the news and notes from around the league. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, and Blue Sky. Follow us at the League_FC or search the League for Clubs to find our official accounts. Again, _FC or the League for Clubs to find their official accounts. Almost 21 minutes have come and gone here in this first half. Bay Valley working the ball into the offensive zone. Valdez stops and turns, leaves one's back for Portella. Plays it along the midfield, but turns it over. Pavone finds an opening. As it denied, sent out of bounds. Bay Valley quickly launching it back in. We've yet to see this Bay Valley team have to work back from a 2-0 deficit early. You might have a chance here. Arenas denied. Arenas had it. Ramirez got the last laugh. Turned away, and Napa Valley back with possession. About halfway through this first half. Almost worked on a good turnover there. Deep ball over the top, leads a little bit too far. Bay Valley wins possession off that deflection, that time for Ortiz. That was Manzo. Plays it all the way back. Here to Anthony Ayala. Early goal for Napa Valley. They added another. Can Bay Valley respond? They have possession, and then they turn it over atop the box. Frieda shut off. It's been that kind of first half here for the Bay Valley Suns. But an early goal for Napa Valley, and then followed by Mendoza, who was fouled in the box, got a penalty shot, and banged it home. Do they have a hat trick before the half? Ortiz with room to think about it. Centers one-timer, and they score! Valdez, the maestro, sets up goal number 3, and the rout is on here in half number 1. Well, you could tell from the moment that we kicked this game off with that early pressure that it might be a long night if Bay Valley can't figure out how to attack this Napa Valley team. And so far, through the first 24 and some change, it's been exactly that. Bay Valley centers one. Opportunity there. Turned away. Ramirez again. They keep trying to target Arenas for Bay Valley. Had a good chance in a good spot, but it's turned away. Napa Valley's been dangerous on the counterattack. Maybe another chance on goal. Manzo dances, shoots. Is there a handball? That's what they're arguing for. They won't get it, but Bay Valley not out of the woods yet. Another drive on, and it's saved. Anthony Ayala actually looks like he didn't get a piece of that one, so it'll be a goal kick for him as he gets ready to boot it away. Here with inside of 20 minutes to go until we hit halftime. Coming up after the first half, going into the second half, we'll take a look at some of our first half stats. As you can pretty much guess by just looking at the scoreboard, it's been that kind of game. Napa Valley right now controlling tempo, controlling play, and just pouring it on here against the home side Bay Valley Suns. I've seen comebacks before, but this would take a lot. Ryder. Touch to Portella, who carries it north of the 40. Circle one back towards the middle where LaFleur shifts it near side to Trujillo. Handles it off the toe, sneaks past Tankle. Okay, playing a little bit of keep away, especially at this juncture of the game. Scoots out far and wide, right side. Again, as mentioned, don't forget to follow League for Clubs on social media and keep up with the news and notes from around the league. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, and Blue Sky. Follow us at @TheLeague_FC. Again, that's @TheLeague_FC, or search the League for Clubs to find their official accounts. Nearly about 30 minutes into this first half, Bay Valley trying to find their legs in this final 15 and at least give them something positive to think about going into halftime. Point. Napa Valley, another drive, and they find the net. Valdez vaults Napa Valley to a 4-0 lead. There's having a strong showing. There's showing up to play and battling your way to a win. And then there's whatever Napa Valley is doing tonight. Straight takeover mode. 28-45 into this first half, a 4-0 advantage in favor of Napa Valley. Into the 73% of the 30 votes we've gotten tonight in favor of Napa Valley winning this game. It looks like you guys might have a point, at least to this point. We've seen crazy things happen in the sporting world, but 4-0 seems like a death sentence this early as this one rolls all the way into goal. Luis Ramirez settles it down there and gets ready to roll it back out. Kind of at the dangerous point now to where Napa Valley, again, really don't have to push the tempo if they don't want to. I wouldn't expect them to stay back. But I don't think you necessarily get brownie points for the amount of goals you score. I think if you win the game, you get points and could put themselves in first place with a runaway victory the way they seem well on their way to. Okay, sounds good. So 3-1 in favor of Napa Valley. 30:07 to play in this first half. I'd like to thank all of our viewers here tonight, though. Jimmy Coe, Jose Luis Valdivinos chiming in on the conversation. All 22 of you watching here tonight. The new league for clubs. You're on the National Soccer Network. Make sure you give us a follow on social as well. Find us on everything, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Got a TikTok page. On Twitter or X or whatever the kids are calling it nowadays. I believe it's formerly X. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble anytime I call it Twitter now. Someone's listening to me. Set piece for Bay Valley. They can slice the lead down to 1. Gutierrez Ruelas angles one. That's blocked. Napa Valley's tankle maybe out of position there. I think that's what exactly they're saying, because that one's whistled down and handed right back to Gutierrez Ruelas. Can Bay Valley make Napa Valley pay? Still deliberating. Conversation progressing here, maybe trying to stall for time a little bit. Here is Gomez Avila. Finally, the free ball played in and deflected up and out of bounds, so that stops play. The throwing up coming here for Bay Valley. LaFleur to 1 to throw it in. You're situated just north. If we're using the football guidelines, north of the 10-yard line. Lofts it in atop the box where Bay Valley tries to circle it back far post. Wide of the intended target, though. Had Freitas posting up at that far post, but it's wide of him as they play it back near side for the man who's been dangerous tonight, Valdez. Has it knifed from in front of him and out of bounds. However, they're going to say it touched him last, so Bay Valley a throw-in as we approach the final 10 minutes of this first half.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Here in this first half. Or follow them on social media at GeoPassage. And that's at GeoPassage on social media. (39-27 in the half, number one. Napa Valley playing a good possession game.
You give it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
So LaFleur, the one to stand over the set piece. Launches back post, has a good angle on it. Redirected right back out towards him. Valdez, able to circle it back towards the middle. They lose the handle on it last second. Anthony Ayala swooping in to collect. Approaching the final 3 minutes of this first half. Trying to play it near side. Feed left a little bit short, out of bounds. Bay Valley retakes possession. Seeing those final minutes bleed away here in the first half. Trying to gain some semblance of momentum back. Good ball in. Headed away initially, but not out of the woods yet, and then finally cleared away. Great job turning that one back by Napa Valley. Ball's out of bounds, results in a throw-in, I believe, for Napa Valley here with 43-17 into this first half officially across that 2-minute warning. Thank you. Approaching our final 30 seconds. Try to play one up the middle. Turned away back towards midfield.
He's now at the line where our player wants to get on the field.
He'll set it up and try and do it again.
You're stood in our player's way where he wants to throw the ball. Get on the field in the middle where you should be.
Played up ahead. Into the safe arms of Anthony Ayala. Ortiz was right there. And cleared up and out of bounds, and that'll be half number one. Bay Valley carrying a 3-1 deficit into halftime. Napa Valley, they were happy to get out in front. Really poured it on in that first half. 3 early goals. Bay Valley is able to strike back with one, though. It's a 2-goal deficit heading into halftime. We'll set it aside. Be right back for the second half. 45 more minutes between Napa Valley and Bay Valley here on the National Soccer Network.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Whether you're a beginner coach or a seasoned professional, one thing remains the same: the passion to teach and inspire the next generation of players. Now imagine a place where you could share your coaching knowledge, connect with others, and create a lasting impact. Welcome to the ultimate coaching community,
where coaches from all levels can create and share their own courses. Whether you have years of experience or you're just getting started, this is your chance to make your voice heard. Create your own personalized courses, share drills, strategies, and tips, and watch as your knowledge reaches coaches from all corners of the soccer world. With a platform designed for sharing, learning, and growing, you're not just teaching the game, you're creating a community of like-minded coaches all striving to be the best they can be. Together, we'll elevate the game and support one another to be better, stronger coaches. Sacker down by the end line. Puts us across. Loser eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, one-on-one. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocked back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. That one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Badia, the Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
You'll get it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
So we get deeper into the night here, 54 degrees. That wind also starting to pick up a little bit as well, 12 miles an hour. Here's we get deeper into the night at Robertson Park. Seems like the majority of the people that were here to begin the game, though, sticking around for half number 2, seeing if Bay Valley Can pull off what probably seems like the unthinkable at this moment. About ready to get the second half underway. Big thank you to everybody joining us. And here we go in half number 2. Just underway, Napa Valley playing it back to their back line as they shift it near side. Stretching the field has been effective so far here tonight. Do a good job getting numbers out in front. Mendoza with one of those goals in the first half. Goal kick. Launched out past the halfway mark. Napa Valley possessing it and nearly turning it back over. Luis Ramirez forced to just send that one away. Now looking to stay in their lanes and attack, and a hard foul right down in front. As you can hear, it might have been an elbow to the head area. Incidental, more than likely. Still a really hard foul nonetheless, and it'll give Bay Valley an opportunity off a set piece. LaFleur, I believe, to take the set piece. Into the box. And sent away. Napa Valley making a stand, but not out of the woods yet as they try to head it right back in. And a foul is called here against Bay Valley. Saw towards the end of that first half, had some really good set piece opportunities, just couldn't capitalize on any one of them. Now Napa Valley trying to turn defense into offense. Good feet ahead and a drive, but well over the goal. Fed it perfectly into a good offensive spot, launched a little bit too high. It'll be Anthony Ayala to send it away again. Correction on our scoring breakdown. It was actually Bay Valley who scored the first goal. Napa Valley has scored 3 cents, so that's what leads us to our 3-1 lead in favor of Napa Valley. Out of bounds off the goal kick, and a throw-in coming up. Those horns continuing to sound on the opposite end. Bay Valley spectators trying to cheer their guys on as they play it wide left here. Room to cross. Top of the box. Trying to fight their way through. Calls for a handball. Nothing is called. They play it right back out wide again. Shifted in front for a one-time opportunity, but they can't connect. Ooh, Bay Valley. An assist that looked initially like it was served up on a silver platter. But Luis Ramirez cuts down the angle, makes the save. Bay Valley again. Look at them stretch out this Napa Valley D. In front. And denied. Unbelievable defensive stand there for Napa Valley. Do have a player down in the box, right down in front of goal. Are able to help him back to his feet. Well, Bay Valley angry after giving up 3 unanswered. And nearly capitalized on a few early chances here. Another turnover, or a near turnover, that is. Ripped right back by Bay Valley. And a turnover, and look at Bay Valley running with numbers. Middle of the field, drive there, up over top of the goal and off the football goal posts. American football, that is. And an opportunity for Luis Ramirez to send it away from goal. Well, whatever halftime adjustments Bay Valley made certainly resulted in a few early opportunities in this second half. Nothing that's materialized. As Napa Valley will start it out from goal again here. Handling possession well here in this second half. Whatever it is about that left side of the field, it's been kind to whoever's been attacking it in this game so far. Look at Bay Valley flipping the script in terms of possession. Can hear Napa Valley urging their guys to move forward. For some reason, having a tougher time doing that in the second half and compared to where they were in half number 1. We talked about the concerns. Can their legs hold up over the entire stretch of this game? Not sure if they're fatigued quite yet, but not finding as many options as they did in the first. There's a foul right down in front of us. Peter dragged down to the ground. They roll it out for a set piece here, and they'll flip ball to the opposite end about 10 minutes into the second half. We'll go to the leaguefc.com to find up-to-date results and standings. Check out club profiles, read the latest league-wide news, and much, much more. Bookmark it while you're there. The G League, or rather the leaguefc.com. The G League's a different thing. Bay Valley. Ooh, attacking. And a hard, hard foul. See if we see the card here. Doesn't look like anything being presented. The sidelines of getting into the officials a little bit, as you can hear. No card assessed. Letting them play a little bit. Bay Valley to line up a set piece chance. Launch forward. In the mix, drive on, saved there by Luis Ramirez. Filtered it through the masses. Fortunately, Ramirez, good hands, able to hold on to that one. Ooh, look at Napa Valley. Ooh, and that last ball can't quite get through. That's how they got the bulk of their opportunities in the first half. And then a foul the other way. Will we see our first booking of the night? We will. A yellow being assessed to Bay Valley. Of course, they thought on the other way that there should have been a yellow presented a little bit earlier. That one does earn a yellow. And now Napa Valley can turn this hill into a mountain if they can find a way to score one more. Really good spot for this one. Curled over the top and off the crossbar. The goalie's best friend helping out. Anthony Ayala keeps that one out. Crossed in towards the box, well over the intended targets and out of bounds. Believe that will result, or rather, ball back into play here in Bay Valley now with possession in their own half. Good ball on. Ooh, and a cross with nobody there. The SUNS shining down on Luis Ramirez in the second half, but just can't connect on those final passes. That one goes awry, but they work it right back off a turnover. With bodies. Centered and stolen away. One defender taking on three, and somehow he wins out. Look at all this room. Stretching Napa thin. One of these has to get through. Settle it wide of the box. Now a long cross towards the back post that's headed right back into the hands of one Luis Ramirez. And how much a half can change from one half to another. Game that seemed to be rolling in the direction of Napa Valley has now changed almost completely. There was another deep ball attempt towards target. Nobody there to receive it. Safely into the hands of Luis Ramirez for Napa Valley. And Bay Valley rips it right back. Here we go again. Drive with the left. And Ramirez a save. Superman extension, got the gloves on it. You can tell they're just trying to slow down the pace a little bit here for their guys. Physical play there. That was a shoulder check. There was a couple of whistles there. We'll see what we get.
Ryan, go over to the left. Oscar, come inside. Monzo, I want you to hold in there, okay?
Bay Valley, a barrage of deep balls. That one doesn't really connect. So instead, they reverse course back to Anthony Ayala. Sense of urgency starting to pick up a little bit more and more for this side. Play it near sides. Vanter. Handling. Leaving it far side for a cross in towards the box and chested into the hands of, stop me if you've heard this name a few times in the second half, Luis Ramirez. Almost wondering what Anthony Ayala is doing on the other side to stay fresh. Haven't seen a ton of pressure against him, specifically in the second half. Bay Valley forcing the issue. Trying to flip one up ahead, had a man crossing right to left. Too strong for him, though. Mentioned during the pregame show the importance of the goalie matchup here tonight, and right now Luis Ramirez, the glue that's kind of keeping this team together. Without his services and goal, this one might have gotten out of hand already in the second half. As they play it right back onto his foot. As it flips it wide side here. Look at Bay Valley forcing the issue on the other side, looking to take advantage of turnovers. They nearly did that a couple of times. So we opened up the second half of play. It's been a force field around the other side of the pitch. Can they finally break it open? Chipped back out in front, intervening Ayala, but it's still loose. Across, far post, header! And it's met by the one-timer! A beautiful setup, and even better execution makes it 4-1 Napa Valley. One team in green, 4 unanswered. And now a comfortable 3-goal lead as we approach 70 minutes in. Bay Valley probably more than likely to continue their over-the-top approach. But now you can tell Napa Valley sensing Big Mo is on their side, and they're trying to use it here. Corner upcoming here for Napa Valley. Still loose. Now the crowd here breaking out, and let's go Suns chants. Those kids are unrelenting. Trying to get Bay Valley some magic. Here as we approach our final 20. Starts out of the back with Anthony Ayala. And a hard foul at the midfield stripe. Might be our first booking on the other side. We've seen Bay Valley draw a yellow. Doesn't look like anything assessed there. Napa Valley, a turnover deep in their own half. Bay Valley wins it back. LaFleur out wide. Cross it atop the box, drive there, and it finds the net. Bay Valley has life. It's something to finally come alive for this hometown crowd. They sliced that lead in half. It's now 4-2. Question becomes, though, is it too little, too late? Played near side. Bay Valley stopping what has been a streak of 4 straight goals for Napa Valley. Those Let's Go Suns chants. Getting them back within striker's distance if they can get another quick one here. Out wide left side. Napa Valley's been doing a good job shoring up the middle of the field and not allowing those crosses to get in. Tough challenge there. Another deep ball. Bleeds into the box. Luis Ramirez seeing no other options. Skies it the other way. And a whistle that stops play. Handling it well. Feed through, no offsides called. Handle it atop. Now far side. Swarming Napa Valley under here. No choice but to lob it the other way, and a race ensues. Center it back to Anthony Ayala, who plays it out quickly with 17 minutes to go in this one. Bay Valley attacking. Off the left, nothing there. And then a good challenge. Stops the momentum momentarily. Some substitutions coming in. We'll pick up a piece of history and purchase your own TLFC match ball. Visit select-sport.com and type the words "The League." Again, that's "The League" in the search bar to find a link to purchase your own Select Tempo TB League match ball. That's select-sport.com and type the words "The League" in the search bar. Played in by Bay Valley. Bay Valley, another good turnover. Centered, driven, wide. Ooh, couldn't play it in off the deflection. But a corner kick upcoming. A massive corner kick here for Bay Valley. Into the box, headed. Out of danger. They still hold on to possession though. Wide of the box for another cross. Headed away there, drive, LaFleur bends it. High and wide and out of bounds. Foul in the middle of the field. I believe Bay Valley's going to get another opportunity on a set piece. Set piece, who do they let take it? Right into the wall, solid stand by Napa Valley. Forces Bay Valley to play it back to their back line. And then sent deep into the night sky. Throw in for Bay Valley. Long looping throw into the box. And then a foul committed by Bay Valley. Napa Valley with a set piece. I believe they'll allow their goaltender, here Luis Ramirez, to probably take it. Well, visit the League for Clubs on YouTube to keep up with our Build and Grow series, where we discuss what it's like running a men's amateur soccer team and answer questions from the public. Find us at youtube.com/@the-league-for-clubs or search the League for Clubs on YouTube and subscribe today. Approaching just 10 minutes to go. Now officially inside of 10 minutes. Bay Valley passing the ball well. Another chance to cross it. Far post, just too strong. Leads out of bounds. Napa Valley a throw-in. But Bay Valley dedicating so many bodies forward here, just trying to create havoc in the backfield. When they look back at the end of this one, barring some sort of comeback here, going to be frustrated with the opportunities they did generate but couldn't quite finish. Another throw-in, I believe, here for Bay Valley. Ooh, and a foul committed in the box by the Suns. Let's hand the ball right back here to Napa Valley as those final moments starting to bleed away. Jose Luis Valdivinos urging the Suns on in our comment section on YouTube. Do they have an answer here late? Another hard foul here against Bay Valley far side. Maybe some stall techniques here being deployed by Napa Valley. Napa Valley, the 2023 Open Cup darlings, Tulsa Athletic, another team coming over to the league for clubs right alongside this Napa Valley squad. And again, we talked about how they were really favorited in a lot of ways coming into tonight, but it hasn't been without some pushback from the other side. Bay Valley again out wide. Is there a lane? Cleared out of bounds. Bay Valley upping the tempo a little bit. That one lofted right into the hands of Luis Ramirez. See, Rugby punts this one out past the 50. Couple of hard fouls here resulting in these pauses towards the end. Again, have not seen any colors really in this game. Exception did see a yellow card a little bit earlier. But for the most part, just letting them play in this one. Bay Valley playing it in. And Luis Ramirez having no problem with it. Fouled by Napa Valley on that ball over. Continuing to try and target this wide. Little wiggle room now, centered in front, Luis Ramirez. Getting down on top of it. Approaching the final moments. Corner for Napa Valley. Bay Valley playing it towards the midfield. Foul there, committed against Napa Valley. Now Bay Valley maybe with one more last-ditch attempt. They will play on. This looks like Bay Valley's LaFleur hit the ground hard. Couple of Napa Valley players over there urging the trainers, come check him out. And he's back to his feet. Played back in by Bay Valley.
Okay, how come I'm sitting here asking for a sub and he doesn't tell me?
In towards goal.
Does he need a sub?
Pretty routine there for Luis Ramirez.
Do your job, man. It's crazy. Enough, coach. I didn't hear you.
Rainbow deep into the Bay Valley zone.
Can we sub? I've asked him 4 times. Be up here, coach. Holy crap. Be up here. Holy crap. I've heard enough. I just asked him for a sub. Coach. Keep quiet. I've heard enough. Keep quiet.
And these conversations continuing to get more and more spirited. Over by us. Could sense the frustration from the Bay Valley side. My guess is 5 minutes of added time. Means Napa Valley might be okay just playing the possession game here.
How long are you going to wait?
Deep ball here near side. And Napa Valley just content with doing everything they can to just burn time here. And that'll be our final whistle. After giving up an early goal to Bay Valley, Napa Valley did not hesitate. Storm out with 3 unanswered goals, or 4 unanswered goals. Bay Valley is able to get one back, but it's not quite enough to climb back into it. Napa Valley moves into the top spot in the league for clubs, given that FC Davis is not able to win their game. But they remain unblemished on the season, 2-0-0, whereas Bay Valley suffers their first loss of the year. Big thank you to everybody joining us here tonight on the National Soccer Network for all of your League for Clubs coverage here this spring. Make sure you so we talk to you guys next time. One last final score for Napa Valley proves the season here on the National Network.